Fresno, California, home to the Fresno State Bulldogs. The Red Raiders will kick it away to start. He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. So Fresno State's offense will have the football first. They got an incredibly efficient... performance from this guy last time out. Now, Jesse, it's about making that a consistent thing.
Yeah, I think the most impressive thing watching that tape back from his last game is the ball never touched the ground, David. It was amazing. And it wasn't that he was so accurate throwing the ball deep down the field. It's just that the ball was always going to the open guy. He did a really good job checking it down, taking the profit when it wasn't open downfield. That kept the offense on schedule. That's really important for this offense today.
And when you're watching it as a defensive player and coming to this football game, man, you know this is going to be a challenge. I better get pressure on this guy. If I let him feel comfortable, you'll see another day like last week. I mean, that dude was accurate. Almost every ball was caught. They were in rhythm. They're going to have to find some creative ways to get him off his spots and make him feel uncomfortable.
And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. All right, guys, let's chat about Fresno State. They got a boost from their high school recruiting ranks, setting the table for the future, getting a verbal commitment from a four-star linebacker.
Yeah, it's huge for this defense, not only because of his physical traits.
Oh, you fucking sorry, bitch.
He can blitz the passer,
No catching,
but he's also
motherfuckers.
a tremendous leader. This guy could be the alpha on this defense for years to come.
First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong, only called on twice in the victory last week. So Texas Tech's offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. And it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got...
And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
Yeah, and this has been a struggle for this offense, protecting their quarterback. It's priorities mission number one, right? Every single game you go into last week, I think a lot of the reason they lost was because they gave up so many sacks and hits on their quarterback.
And this one will be stopped for no gain.
Nice job, defense. You always hear people talk about tackling the catch. You saw it right there. There was nowhere for that receiver to go once he had possession. As a result, no gain.
On 3rd and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. Got his man. And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the first. And the Red Raiders will send out the punt unit. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fields the punt and tries to find an opening. He couldn't find much running room there. Didn't get a lot of blocking, and he'll step out of bounds. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing picked up and going.
Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the first down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Fresno State right back to the line.
And the defense gives up the first down. And oh, here they go. They're going fast. No time to substitute. Got to communicate quickly and get back on the line of scrimmage.
Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. Really good concept there to get things going and use the tight end early.
Yeah, I mean, just such a great job on first down, setting up an easier second down. Understanding I don't always have to push the ball down the field, but see the tight end, make the throw. No, it's not a big gain, but makes life really easy on me on second down.
Fresno State moving it quickly down the field. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Doing damage on the ground as he runs it down to the 11-yard line. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Going to work on second down, and the red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Wants to throw. It's Applewhite. Quickly complete. Gets it inside the 5, down to the 4, and it'll be first and goal. This offense in scoring position with a fresh set of downs. And the Bulldogs trying to cash it in on first and goal. Use the play fake, now to throw. Moving out of the pocket. Quick strike complete. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open, and he's able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the run from inside his own 5. Couldn't find a way to create that broken field as he stopped at the 25. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Starts a drive trying to go up top. A little screen to the running back. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot it at the 37. That is a time-honored way to slow down the rush, hit him with the screen, and a chunk play.
Yeah, such a great job because you're flying up the field to get to the quarterback because everything looks like pass down the field. Let those guys get up the field, throw right behind him. He does a little bit of the rest, making some moves, getting upfield, making the big play.
Off the play fake. Looking deep down the right side. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26. Opening play of this drive comes from the 26-yard line. Takes the handoff. It's Allen. Really nice pickup there as they have it out to the 44 with the first down.
Yeah, and a really nice job by the QB seeing. Linebackers are a little bit soft playing pass. Give the rock, hand it off, let the running back do the rest.
You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Right back to the well. Oh, what a move. Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line.
The interesting thing about these RPOs is it takes a lot of communication. You know, the quarterback sticks it in the belly of the running back, and the running back doesn't know if he's going to take it or not. And you can tell, took the football, got north-south, got upfield, got a great positive gain and a positive play for this offense.
The Bulldogs want to move quickly. One running back in the backfield, and he has it. Some belief in that running game as they pick up 5 to the 35-yard line. To the air, it's Applewhite. Fires to the big fella. A solid pickup, and he goes out of bounds at the 30.
And this defense, they have got to get better in coverage if they want to get off the field anytime soon. You keep defending like that, this offense might hang 50 on you by the end of the game.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. And he strides his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Fresno State.
This offense is really dangerous dangerous because of the weapons they have on the perimeter of the field. And you're seeing they go to these guys early, and they try to give them opportunities in one-on-one situations and vertically down the field. 2 passing touchdowns now early for this offense.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I'll tell you, this defense and their front seven, they're going to have to play with great eye discipline because they know they are going to see this type of misdirection in their run game, and they got gashed there.
Catch in the middle, it's Hudson. And he's able to shed 1 tackle and gets a pretty good pickup.
Great job by the quarterback there. He saw the safety bite on the run fake. So as the safety comes running downhill, he now knows he has the slant throw to his receiver on the outside.
Looking downfield, it's Harding. Oh, right through his hands, and he will think about that one for a while. It'll be 3rd down.
Just got to finish the play. If you're the wide receiver, you got to look that one in and complete it. It's a bad drop.
Balls and fired complete. And he picks up enough for the 1st down. We'll see if they get another snap here in the 1st quarter. That's the end of the period. Fresno State has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the 1st quarter as we take a look at the stats. So after the break, they'll go back to work. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. The Red Raiders with a long way to go after the loss on the last play. Gets the back moving. Looking to fire. Makes the grab. No chance to run, but still a solid pickup on that one.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
Working their way closer and closer. A 3rd down conversion, and they've got it at the 26. This first half of offense won't go on the highlight reel so far. Starting to get things moving, it's 1st and 10. Back in motion, trying to clear the picture. Looking to throw on 1st down. A shot toward the end zone.
No fucking way, man.
They punctuate the chance.
Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck off.
It's a much-needed line for this offense as they try to cut away at this lead.
No doubt. Needed something to go right. When you're down, you got to make plays. You got to get your team back in it. Great start. Keep chipping away.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Toledo is trailing right now, but let's be honest. The program that turned out Bruce Gradkowski should never be counted out of any game. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Kent State. Your boy KC has you covered here in studio, guys, in case anything changes in this meeting in the MAC.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Caught. And the defense had that one well covered. Just a short game there. Fresno State right back to the line. Scanning the field. It's Applewhite. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
Man.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
On target. He's brought down, but there's a flag on
Oh
the
my
play.
fucking
Let's
God.
see if it stands. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. He's got his man. They stop him short of the marker.
Oh, shit, I thought we got it.
Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They find themselves trailing by a touchdown and a chance on this drive to even the score. Quarterback running on the draw. He never had a chance on the draw. Tackled almost as soon as he got the ball. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Pulls it in. It's Simon. Good pickup, a little bit short of the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Red Raiders are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Turning it on.
Push.
So close to that end zone. He could almost taste it, but it'll be 1st and goal for this offense.
And 3rd down, they keep it on the ground with their playmaker. They give him the football. They got so much confidence in this guy and their offensive line, and they get the...
And he walks us in for the score. Touchdown, Red Raiders.
Nice.
Man, you've seen the evolution of the option, and you've seen the evolution with scrambling quarterbacks that can run and be so dynamic and just so much to defend. The quarterback says, forget that. You defend everything, I'll take it myself. In for 6.
The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Fresno State takes over, and the offense will go back to work. They'll start this drive from the 18-yard line. Looking to throw, it's Applewhite.
Damn, that fast.
And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls and fires it complete to the right. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. And the Bulldogs are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. They're going to try to throw for it on 3rd down.
No.
Safe completion on the screen.
Okay.
He'll make a play on 3rd down. He's got enough for the 1st as they mark it at the 32.
The screen game for this offense, man, it's a feel thing, like when to call it and when you can anticipate somebody being aggressive, and they pick the right time, man. They hit the defense, 3rd down, big play, slip it right behind the linebackers, make the play and get the 1st down.
The Bulldogs in a good spot here with 2nd and short. Wants to go up top. He's got him. They'll get him stopped at the 40.
Goddamn linebacker hulking down my wide receiver.
Pickup and a 1st down.
Man, how about the first half this guy's having? He already has 2 touchdowns, picks up a huge 1st down right here. On defense, you're going to have to find a way to control this guy. You're going to have to make some big-time adjustments at halftime.
I don't like it.
Keeps it on the draw. And they picked up 9 on 1st down. It'll bring up 2nd and short. Looking to fire. Quickly to the tight end. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the 1st down. Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs. Off the play fake on 1st down. The throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Man, it's easy to play defense when you can do this. When you can get to the quarterback quick and make him make a decision quick, it makes it easier for the secondary, for the linebackers, for everybody on the field.
Back to pass, it's Applewhite. Got it in the middle, it's Moccasin.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
He's looking to throw. Pressure coming. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he tried to make something happen with his feet, but they stopped him short, and it'll bring up a 4th down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So the offense is going to go for it on 4th down. Quarterback may change this route. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a 1st down. Touchdown, Bulldogs! And they take it in for 6 more points.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
He'll bring it out. It's Coleman. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Complete to start this drive. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Now on 2nd down. They'll move the tight end. The give on the inside. Fighting off the defender. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. Dropping back, it's Harding. Lofts one high and deep. And he's got it inside the 35. They'll rush to the line. Clock stopped for the 1st down. They'll set the chains and wind the clock. Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback adapted. There he goes. Good run on the play, and he slides to avoid the hit.
I mean, these quarterbacks nowadays can run so fast. Think about who you've got chasing them. Defensive linemen, those big old defensive tackles, defensive ends, linebackers. They can't catch him because they're faster than them nowadays. So much speed, so much electricity now with these guys.
He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Had it in his hands for the score and let it fall to the turf. It'll be 3rd down. After that last one, they're staring at a 2nd and long 1st down marker just short of the goal line. Off play action. Here's the pressure. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16.
And this is what the offense knows they cannot do. They can't allow sacks. In their last game, they were sacked 5 times. Obviously lost that football game. Early in this one, they're having issues again, keeping their quarterback standing up straight.
Quick timeout by the defense there, trying to make sure everyone has the same call. And they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. That'll bring him to within 4. So they get the field goal, now about to kick it away, and you got to stop here, and you go to halftime feeling really good about things. And no chance at a return. Here they'll start this drive at their own 25. This late in the half, here's the question. How aggressive will the play calling be? To the air, it's Applewhite. Snagged in the middle, it's Balkinson. They bring him down, but not before he gets a 1st down at the 35. Clock winding towards 0. They'll get one more snap off. Makes the grab. And he's brought down after a nice gain. The offense calls timeout. It's the 2nd one they've used this half. Just enough time for one final play of the half. Wants to throw on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And it'll be intercepted in the end zone. And the defender is tackled, and that's how we'll run out the first half. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update.
Thanks, guys. Looks like we've got a terrific scene there today in Fresno.
Fresno State lined up to kick off and start this second half. And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. Tight game as we start the third quarter. We'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
Unloads to the wide out.
Yeah, fuck that up, guys.
And he was loose and out the
Thought I'd swap down my
game.
goddamn.
Until he gets to the 48-yard line.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
And they'll stop him after a minimal pickup.
Another tough run for this offense, and I think a big reason why they're down on the scoreboard right now is they just haven't been able to get this guy going. They've tried to give him the ball a lot, just hasn't paid off, but you get the feeling too, if they are going to crawl back on this one, they need him to break one off, and it just takes one play for this guy. Don't be impatient. You got to keep giving him the football.
Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. Gets it inside the 25, down to the 22-yard line with a pickup of 4.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
The give to the back. And how about the work up front by that big defensive line?
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. Needed about 3 more on that one.
Keep the foot on the pedal if you're on offense here. You got that yardage. Yeah, you didn't get the first down, but you've set yourself up now to go for it here and keep this drive alive.
Trying to get it to the marker.
No fucking way, dude.
Up enough to give them first and 10.
No fucking way.
This is a running back, man, that just finds a way to get it done. Critical fourth down. Everyone thinking they're going to throw the football, but they hand it off to him, and he helps keep this drive alive.
It's complete on the right side. Good throw and catch. Takes it down to the 5 as the offense tries to cash
What are we doing?
in. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Off the bootleg, looking to fire. He wants it all.
Man.
Touchdown, Red Raiders. And with that, they've got the lead here in the second half.
You get down here on this part of the field, and the field shrinks so much. You play so aggressive, and you're playing all eyeballs on the run, and a nice sleight of hand by the offense. Bring out the play action. He hits his guy
Took a
right
fucking
behind
deal
where
with
the guys
3
are
and 4
supposed to
Texas
be. They
Tech.
come up to play the run.
I cannot
Out
stop
of
these
position.
bastards.
Touchdown for the offense.
From inside the 10-yard line, he'll bring it back. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll...
No.
Down at the 24. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. They'll snap the ball. First play of the drive coming from their own 24. Wants to throw on first down off the play fake. Outside the pocket, lets it go. Got him, and nobody's close. Flying down the left side. And he got away from the defense and takes it in. Touchdown, Bulldogs.
quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
All right, we got to figure out something on defense here.
Work out as he stopped at the 13. Texas Tech ready to send the offense back onto the field. They took advantage of outstanding field position the last time they had it, and now they'll have a little more work to do to get on the board. Gives it on the option. Finds his way ahead for 3 out to the 16.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
Solid pickup of 4 on first down. It's 2nd and 6. Grabbed in the middle. It's Washington. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker.
Well, you hear all the time that the tight end's the QB's best friend. You saw a perfect example of it on that last play, right? 2nd down, you need to pick up some positive yards to keep this 3rd down manageable. Really nice job of executing.
You don't even see quarterbacks under center very often, but when you do, and it's short yardage, you kind of know what's coming, but it didn't matter. Quarterback does a great job. Find some space, keep those feet moving, just fall forward and get that yardage, and he gets the big first down.
Back to throw, it's Hardy. Here's a heat. And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
Man, it didn't take long for the defense to get home on that play. You see them playing man coverage in the back end, slowing down the routes from the receivers and the rest of the offense. That forced the quarterback to have to hold on to it for just a split second longer, and they were able to get the sack.
2nd down, he'll throw it. Right on the money. And he's knocked down immediately, but a good pickup on that play.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line.
Thank fucking God.
The Red Raiders will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Excellent coverage that time. Didn't give him any room to set up a big return. Fresno State takes over and the offense will go back to work. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some softer boxes to run into.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on its heels. They're
That's wrong,
a
button.
little bit more conservative. So this offense approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
And the Bulldogs come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Going over the top.
Dude, catch the fucking ball.
That could have been, but they still force a 4th down.
We've seen this offense click and hum, and it's not clicking, and something's a little bit off. And I like the deep shot down the field. At least it was an interception, but they got to find a way in this O to manufacture some first downs and some passing yards because everything's been difficult today.
Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. They thought they had a good plan, but it did not work. They'll start this drive at the 33-yard line. They'll run the screen. Spins away from the
come on.
Didn't have much room to run and not a whole lot of help. Short gain there and still plenty of ground to cover for the first down.
You know, it's funny. I know running backs oftentimes are afterthoughts when it comes to the passing game, but when you think about it, this guy's been making people miss his entire life taking handoffs. So why wouldn't you try to get him involved in the passing game as well? You just saw in that last play how dangerous he is after the catch.
And the Red Raiders will move the sticks with the first down.
You know, tight ends are such matchup nightmares and problems for defense. They're too big for DBs to cover, and they're too fast for linebackers to cover. You saw it right there.
Pocket breaking down. Fires deep on the run. He's got it inside the 15. He's there to make the stop, but not before he sets up this offense first and goal from the 7. Now the chance to pay off that big play from just outside the 5. He's going for the goal line. He pushes it forward all the way to the 2-yard line.
Well, at this situation on the field, this defense has their hands full because this running back just seems to have a nose for the end zone. Of course, he scored his last time out. He's really good down here close to the goal line, finding creases.
They go right back to this guy on 2nd and goal. And this defense does it again. Back-to-back plays for nothing. It'll be 3rd down. Wants to throw for it on 3rd and goal.
Hey, where the fuck are you at?
Quick strike through the air for the score.
God, this game's been so fucking aggravating.
Focused on this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. And David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get it. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Off play action on 1st down. Dances away. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. Fresno State right back to the line. There's no need to panic or anything, but this would be a really opportune time to put something together and try to take control of this game.
And sometimes you just come out as the favorite, and you're a little bit flat, and you expect to win. And sometimes that leads to slow starts, but I think if they can get that passion, that adrenaline, they get a little fired up right here, I think they'll take care of business.
And they just got to make a play. They just got to get something positive to happen here, sort of wake them up, and then put another play back-to-back, and all of a sudden they get that momentum going. We know they've got the dudes. They've got the studs on both sides of the ball to win this football game. It just needs to start with one spark.
They stop him just short of the 1st down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. So the final period starts with a 2nd down play. To the air, it's St. Clair.
Busted motherfucker, dude.
And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through.
We can't get a block.
Probably need to pick up a few yards. From here, it would be a 62-yard attempt. He'll throw on 3rd down. They're working that left side. That'll be enough for the 1st down as they mark it down at the 31-yard line. The Bulldogs come to the line with a new set of downs. Going up top again. The sure hands, it's Allen. Makes the tackle right at the 21-yard line. Pickup of 10 on the play, and this offense is threatening with a 1st down.
A nice passing game by this offense. The quarterback and the receiver on the same page, in time, in rhythm, creates the big play. And look at them, they're right back on the football, ready to run another play.
Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. They'll send the back in motion. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Buys a little time. He just threw that one away. Nobody was getting open. He had to live to find another play in the red zone. It'll be 3rd down. And the Bulldogs come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep the drive moving. Looking to throw for it. Using the quick game. Touchdown, Fresno State. And they grab the advantage, taking the lead here in the 4th.
And at this stage of the game in the 4th quarter, big-time players make big plays in big games. What a great job after he secured the catch in the open field, showing off the speed, taking it to the house, and with it, his team now has the lead.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Texas Texas Tech has it back, and the Red Raider offense on its way to the field. They had to stand by and watch that scoring march, and now it's up to them to find a way to answer it. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. Hold it, finds his man on the left. And a good job of coverage by that defense, just a short pickup.
I think really good wide receivers do a good job of making every route kind of look the same. You could tell this looked like a vertical route. So if I'm a DB, I'm bailing, and then all of a sudden he sits that hitch down. Nice job by the wide receiver, creating enough separation to create a positive gain.
Defense there to stop him after a 2-yard gain to the 31.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Now the play fake. Fires it beautifully in on the crosser. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
I tell you, this quarterback has just been in a great rhythm all game long. With that last completion, he's now over 300 yards passing.
Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Unloads quickly. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. The Red Raiders look to keep this drive humming. Dropping back, it's Harden. Snagged out of the
Catching
air.
fucking everything. These motherfuckers can't drop one.
They stop it after just a few.
You know, the defense doesn't have an answer for this slot guy
God.
right now. Maybe you want to think about bracketing him, having a defender play to the outside and to the inside. Probably some sort of zone coverage where you're trying to get two bodies, forcing the quarterback to have to go somewhere else with the ball.
That back had absolutely nowhere to run the football. Actually, is he counting? I think he's counting to make sure there's only 11 guys on defense.
Leaves it with the back. Stopped in the backfield, and that'll be a loss of 2. And the Red Raiders will punt this one away. And that
God damn, buddy, you got to catch that one. Jesus Christ.
Video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. Here comes the Fresno State offense onto the field. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page.
Nice quick throw there. It's so important for quarterbacks to be able to find a rhythm and to be comfortable and confident. You want to just get the ball out quickly, make it an accurate and easy throw. And you can tell that these two guys, they rep that play in practice all the time.
Yeah, that's definitely been one of those.
It's the fourth quarter. Every second counts, right? It's a one-possession game.
I can't stop anything of theirs.
Does such a great job getting positive.
Gotta hold on, though.
Keeping this drive alive. We need to score badly. We got to keep drives alive like this. Wonderful job.
He found a hole, got about 5. He's down at the 21. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5.
Thanks, buddy. Not the third.
Formation to the right.
That was on me.
Timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
That's a great example of the defense there tackling the catch. As soon as the big fella caught the ball, down he went, not picking up the first.
Now the defense will try to rise up on 3rd and short from the 21. Wants to adjust the pattern. Looking to throw at St. Clair. Shoots it to the left.
No.
It's incomplete, but here comes the flag, and I think it's going to be a first down.
What a fucking bailout. Oh my god.
They can get today, and that pass interference penalty is a much appreciated lifeline.
Yes, it is.
Fresno State back to work with a fresh set of downs.
We know what play I picked.
To the air on first down.
Hey, come on. Y'all motherfuckers can't catch a goddamn thing. This is wild.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out.
Hey, where the fuck are you going? Block him. That's why I moved you over there. Stupid piece of shit.
Man down. The officials take a break to let him be checked out. It'll be 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Grabbed over
Get the thank fucking God.
And he was able to run through a tackle, and they finally get him, but not until he picks up the first down.
I really just want to run it with my quarterback, but they're not letting me.
From the 47.
We're taking this at the 2. Fuck them.
2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back.
You got to get out of this game. It's my fucking... Yeah, alright.
They've picked up a couple of first downs to start this drive, and now 1st and 10 from the 47.
Oh no, we can't run the clock out. What are we doing?
They've got a solid drive working, but now looking at 2nd and 11.
Need to get outside.
Looking downfield, it's St. Clair. Trying to make magic with his feet.
That'll do it.
He'll go out of bounds inside the 40. They'll mark it at the 39. Here comes the offense on 1st down.
Get this shit over with. Jesus.
Goes to the knee, and that will wrap it up, and their magical season continues. You want to talk about building confidence? Coming through with clutch plays.
Fuck this game.